maximum and minimum values of f or fx, y or fx, we are going to understand. Okay, two conditions are there, which I'll write it first, then I'll explain in brief what is this exactly. But it will be useful later again, after once we practice the questions of maximum and minimum values, we'll again use this concept in revenue, cost and profit. Because when as a producer or seller, when you sell the units, what is your main objective? You want to maximize your revenue. So you'll be asked questions on finding the maximum revenue. And as a producer, in relation to cost, your objective is to minimize the cost. So we'll be having questions to find minimum cost. And again, regarding profit, the objective will be to maximize the profits. So we will be asked to maximize the profits. So whenever you are asked maximum value, two conditions are to be satisfied. First condition, dy by dx or f dash x must be equal to 0. And second condition, d square y by dx square or f double dash x. For maximum value it should be negative, opposite. For maximum it should be negative. And for minimum value, the two conditions are, first condition say dy by dx, that is f dash x must be equal to 0. Second condition will become opposite, d square y by dx square, that is f double dash x. For minimum it must be positive. If I talk in terms of revenue, then you would have studied that revenue function is always of this kind, total revenue function in economics. Here the value is maximum. And you would have studied average cost curve is U-shaped. Here the cost is minimum. See, so far we studied increasing function, decreasing function. When at any point of time f dash x would be positive, because it is continuously increasing, or here it would be negative, it is continuously decreasing. So if you make graph and you find change in y upon change in x, you will find it negative because it's decreasing. You find y is increasing, sorry, x is increasing but y is decreasing, so negative. And here you will find x is also increasing, y is also increasing. In this type of function, what happens is, first of all here, can I say at this point no change is desirable? Because this is, you have already reached maximum revenue. At this point no change is desirable because you have already reached minimum cost. Did you understand this? These points are called stationary points. Okay, it will be 1 mark question also. Later on I'll make you mark it in the textbook. But those points where the value becomes stagnant, no change is desirable. No change is desirable, therefore change should be 0. So at this stationary points, dy by dx, in both of them, whether you find maximum revenue or maximum value, or you find minimum value, at both of them dy by dx must be equal to 0. The first condition is same. And this is the definition of stationary points. If they ask an exam for 1 mark, what is stationary point? We'll say those points where dy by dx is equal to 0. No change is desirable. Now, in maximum what happens? Before that also the value is less. After that also the value is less. This denotes second order derivative. Before that also the value is less, after that also the value is less. So d square y by dx square must be less than 0, negative. And in minimum cost, average cost function, what happens? Before this cost also the value is more. After that also the value is more. That shows double derivative, second order derivative. So here d square y by dx square must be positive, greater than 0. Basically, first order derivative dy by dx shows change in y due to change in x, and second order derivative shows the rate of that change. With what rate that thing is changing. So here in double order derivative, second order derivative, if your answer comes less than 0, means you already reached maximum power. Before that also it was less, after that also it was less. That is maximum value. And in minimum value function, if your second order derivative comes more than 0, positive, means you already reached the minimum point. Before that also it was more, after that also it was more. Apart from this, you just remember opposite. It is opposite. If you define maximum, then negative. Opposite. If you define, then positive. First condition is same. dy by dx must be equal to 0. Second condition, for maximum value function, d square y by dx must be negative. For minimum value function, d square y by dx square must be positive. Is everyone clear with it? So complete this and then you can leave. Based on this, we'll solve the questions tomorrow. No homework this morning. Up till 20 all are done? Any illustration up till 20 remaining? I don't think so. No, 18 was given yesterday. 19, 20 I gave earlier. So illustration 21 to 24 and 27, 28, 29. Illustration 21 to 24